just to life in a different time zone away from home?
Yeah, it is different. I think because this Iowa community is so friendly and helpful with everything that I haven't been homesick yet, and luckily the summer is only 2 months and then I get to go home for a little bit, so I get a taste of home. But yeah, I think just everyone being so nice has really helped out, and I think because I had 3 years in college already, I kind of got to experience the college life, having a team, a family away from home, and it's just a different location now.
In the short amount of time you've been in Iowa City, how have you seen your game grow or anything new or develop in terms of your personal game on the court?
Yeah, my three-point shot wasn't too good last year. It's my percentage, so I've definitely been working on that, and everyone here shoots the lights out, so I just want to get as good as everyone on that.
What's been, how have people embraced you in the community? I mean, did you have a moment where all of a sudden you turn around and somebody's saying hi to you and you're like, wow, you know, in Philly, I'm just kind of walk down the street.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right when I got off the airplane, my mom and I stopped at Chick-fil-A at the mall, and someone jumped out of their car with their kids, and it was really nice to just see that people are already welcoming me, and they're strangers to me, but everyone's so happy, and yeah, I think that was the biggest moment. I was like, whoa, you already know me. I haven't even touched a basketball yet, but that was cool.
What about your teammates? How have they embraced you?
I mean, everyone's just so nice. I get to live with 2 of them, and we had dinner like the first night together. We had everyone over, and I mean, the first weekend felt weird because it was a bunch of new people, but on my visit, I knew I was very similar to them, and I wanted to be on their team because of who they are as people, and then obviously they can ball on the court, so it's a great combination. Yeah, it was just easy to fit in.
I don't know if you've had a chance to talk to any of the outgoing seniors, either Caitlin or Kate or Gabby, if they've talked to you, given you any advice for Iowa City or the Hawkeyes?
I haven't gotten to talk to them a lot.
Okay.
Hopefully I will, but no, not too much. I think Caitlin's a little busy right now.
Let's see, what about this program attracted you?
I keep coming back to it, but the people and how nice everyone is. I mean, obviously the basketball is amazing, but the fan support they get, it just is a really awesome time in women's basketball, and you wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Around the rim, you know, we got 6-7 with UCLA coming in, so got to be able to finish on for sure.
Do you have the pro dream too, like everybody else? I mean, the way you finished last year, how could you not imagine, right?
Yeah, I think that is definitely obviously the dream. I think any basketball player would love that. You know, I'm excited about this year, and that's where my focus is right now. But if the opportunity presents itself, I mean, that'd be the goal, that'd be the dream. But I'm excited to take this season step by step and, you know, lead this team, and it'll be a new era. So I'm really excited.
Have you been watching many, you know, Caitlin and Kate in their games?
Oh yeah,
taking that in?
every game. Yeah, I think all of us, like, we text about it all the time. We're all watching the game, and we're super excited for them. And you know, I think a lot has been thrown at them for sure, especially Caitlin, obviously. But it's so cool. It's a little bit weird seeing them out there in a different jersey, but they're doing great, and I'm really happy for them.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
What's the vibe like around here without those people? They were here for so long.
Yeah, it's obviously a little different. I mean, obviously Caitlin was once in a generation player, and you know, playing with her was something super special, and then just those girls, they brought so much chemistry and fun and grit to this team, so it was definitely a little bit weird in the beginning, and always being a veteran team and then kind of starting from new. No, but it's been really good, and I think these girls, this is a really special group, and we get along so well, but we also really push each other on the floor and make each other better, so that really excites me, and the freshmen are super eager to learn, and Lucy has been killing it, so I'm excited.
Well, have the roles changed a lot with what you lost, and are people having to learn kind of new responsibilities and roles, or is it the same as it's been?
Yeah, I think obviously people will have to take a bigger step this year. Some people who haven't played at all, maybe some people that played just a few spot minutes, but losing all those seniors, everyone has to take a big step up, and I think people are trying to find that right now and do what they're good at and really emphasize on that. But more than anything, I think just staying together and giving each other a little bit of grace. This is a really new team, so slow learning right now, but we're getting after it, and everyone's working super hard. So
You had something, I think, on Instagram, and I mean, how did you get involved in that, and is that something that when basketball's over in 15, 20 years that you're
I've really been working on an NIL in the offseason. I feel like the offseason is really our time to focus on NIL and get some new opportunities, get some different opportunities. And as I'm transitioning more into like the business and professional world, I feel like it's been more and more important to kind of build your own brand. And you know, you want people to see things that you're interested in and things that you're passionate about. And I really do like fashion, and so when the style company reached out to me postseason, I said, yeah, this is absolutely something I'm interested in. And I've still got a couple more posts for that, so stay tuned. But yeah, I think we've each had some very different, unique opportunities this summer, and we're so thankful for that. And I think most of that is because of, you know, just the large amount of focus that was on our team last year. So we're just going to try and keep the opportunities rolling, and I think we've each got a couple that we're trying to kind of finalize before school gets started, and we ramp things up a little bit. But yeah, it should be a good NIL summer for all of us, truthfully. Very thankful for that.
Thank you, too.
Mm-hmm.
How much or how easy was it to turn the page from last year?
To turn the page?
Just to turn the page from the last few years. You make the national championship game twice in a row, and then now so much of that team is gone, and now you guys have to kind of move on.
Yeah, I think immediately afterward it was really important to take a little bit of a break, you know, get back to Iowa City and decompress and lay in bed for a day and remember what that feels like. And so really took advantage of that time. I got to go home for a little while. I was traveling for a little while, and for me, that travel was still relaxing, so I was just fine with that. And so I really did try and kind of just take a break from it. I mean, our season is so long, and so I think everyone needed a break from it. But then once it finally became time to get back in the gym and get back to work, then it was time to turn the page, as you said. Then it, you know, became the whole next new chapter, and so it's one that we're really looking forward to. And especially with our guard group and Coach Abby, we've been working our tails off down here every day for the 4 hours that we get. So I think the summer's been an incredible first few pages in our next chapter.
How much of this is everybody kind of moving into new roles? You lost so much that everybody's probably going to be asked to do more.
Oh yeah, everyone's taking on a new role, and we've really made emphasis on you don't have to be Kate Martin, you don't have to be Caitlin Clark, you know, you don't have to be Monica Zanano, you don't have to be anyone. Like, you're going to be yourself, because we've truthfully, like, you know, Coach Abby and I had a discussion the other day about we've all been doing great stuff. Like, every single one of us that was here before, we were all doing a great job. We just happened to have that a historic season with these, you know, once in a lifetime players that were all playing so well together. And so she was like, you guys don't have to be anything other than yourselves going forward. Yes, you are going to have to take on a little more responsibility, but that's a good thing, and that's what you've been waiting for. So I think it's been good to see everyone step into their own leadership roles and build some more confidence off of that, myself included. Yeah, now we're starting to kind of piece things together, and I think it's looking pretty. So